Welcome to another episode of the Jacob Wayne Show. With me, as always, is the lovely and voluptuous Kellen Gibbons, and also the supple and mysterious Neil Hansen will be joining us on this episode. How you doing, gentlemen?
Doing good.
Oh yeah, doing great.
We got
Great.
the quarter centennial episode. It's the big one.
Ooh.
Yeah, number 25.
And it is the 25th. Did we do that on purpose? Let's say we did it on purpose.
We did.
It's probably my moon chakra
Oh, yeah. Is that the one you keep up there?
up my asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so every kind of fifth episode we've been doing like these movie themed ones. So we're going to be doing a commentary track today, and that is for the movie Tremors.
Classic.
Yep. So before we jump into any of that, gentlemen, have your beers ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Got it.
3, 2, 1. Swamp. I'm just having a Montucky. So we've discussed those before on the podcast, so I'll just defer to you, Kellen. What are you sipping on?
I think I might have had this one before. This is the Marvella from Red Rock Brewing, a giant Belgian. What is it? 11%. It's a
Wow.
It's a big old beer.
There you go.
It's good times. Gonna get Tremorsy.
What type of beer was it again? As
a Belgian, I think it's a
Belgian.
quad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Belgian quad. All right.
Oh yeah.
Neil, what are you sipping on?
I'm getting the New Belgium's new Captain Dynamite IPA.
Ooh.
What's the deal on that one? I haven't heard of that.
It's just another one of those like kind of, they've been doing kind of these like weird fruity Voodoo Ranger stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it's just another kind of one of those. It's really nice and like, even.
Hell yeah. What's the percentage on that one?
It's 7.7. It's not very
too
bitter.
shabby.
It has quite a fruity, kind of berryish flavor to it.
Nice.
I had a blueberry IPA, and I've had a lot of the fruity beers, but not as much of the fruity IPAs. But I like it. It's good.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Mm-hmm.
I've usually only dealt with the fruity BOYs.
Yeah.
Fruity boys.
They always tease me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just jump into the Tremors, shall we?
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
I'm going to go over a little bit of information about it real quick. It came out in 1990, and it was a film directed by Ron Wood. Some of his other films, pretty much the only two that I really recognized was Mighty Joe Young and The Adventure of Pluto Nash, which I think killed Eddie Murphy, and they had to bring him back with the Life Stone.
Huh. I don't think
Yeah.
I think I've heard of the second one. I don't recognize the other one.
Mighty Joe Young.
Yeah.
It was like a King Kong ripoff. It was like giant gorilla.
I think I remember that
And
one.
like Owen Wilson's in it, I think, or something. Like, wow.
Nice. And
Yeah.
they didn't bring him back for Tremors 2 through 5?
I'm not so sure, but the movie series is up to 7 movies.
Oh, Lord. I missed
I
a few.
hear, I hear they get worse and better as they go along from some people that I was reading.
Okay.
And was like, all right, that's an interesting concept or summation.
Yeah.
It is also starring Kevin Bacon,
Woo.
Fred Ward, Finn Carter, Michael Gross and Reba McEntire.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
See, I want to know if Michael Gross is in the last two because I know he was in 1 through 5. I wonder if he stuck it all the way to 7.
And he's that guy with like the super strong chin, right?
Yeah, he's
like,
the gun
I see him
guy
in a
in the
bunch of
first
other
one.
stuff, but I
Yeah.
can't even really remember what stuff.
Yep.
Reba McEntire, do you remember the Dave Attell joke about her?
No.
No.
He's like, "Hey, Red, up front, this redhead, how you doing tonight, miss? Tell me, how many dates would it take for me to call you clown pussy?" And she's just like, "Now I know that sounds like Reba McEntire's new show." I was like, "But it's not. A clown pussy one we're loving, circus snatch one we're hating."
Oh yeah. Okay. I remember that punchline.
Yep.
Yep.
It was a great bit by Dave Attell.
Nice.
Music is by Ernest Trost. I have not heard of that guy. And he doesn't have a Wikipedia, so apparently a lot of people haven't.
Yeah.
I don't remember the music in Tremors being that anything like.
Anything in particular?
I remember the song like playing on the radio and the car's getting swallowed. Like that's about it. That's like the only time I remember music, really. So now I'm going to be listening to it, see what this guy's about.
Yeah.
Yeah. The film, its budget was $10 million, and the box office was $16.7 million.
Damn.
So almost made double the cost, double its money.
Now it's a
Maybe
cult
well, I guess
classic.
not make it double your money, but yeah, you're making money back
Yeah, I'll bet
with
they're
a little extra.
raking in the royalties.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see how much they've made off of it becoming a cult classic.
I bought the 4 CD, the attack pack, the Tremor attack pack.
Oh.
all 4 movies when there were only 4.
Wow.
Fucking A.
I'm a serious
Well, there
fan.
you go. Well, and then that does lead me to the next part, which is how familiar we all are with this movie. I'll go ahead and start. I know it a little bit, and I did watch the first one a few years back or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I still don't really have it ingrained in my memory, though. Like, I do know that when it first came out and I was little, so I must have been about like 4 to 5 years old and saw it. I just had constant nightmares about worms coming out of the ground and eating me, or my house being on sand that was just so loose and there was just stuff alive in it. And so Tremors had an impact very early, but I just don't remember the lines and characters as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Neil?
I mean, I think my first exposure to it was actually the StarCraft custom map Tremors, and then
Okay.
and then like I saw it on TV. My dad was watching it sometime, I think,
Yeah.
a little while later, and then I watched it like a couple times since then because I remember it as like a pretty good movie, but probably only seen it maybe 4 or 5 times in my whole life, and I never watched any of the sequels.
Okay.
Word.
And Kellen?
I'm actually about the same as you. I remember watching it on TV, and it's funny because I remember seeing that, and I remember seeing Chucky, and I thought Chucky was just hilarious. But Tremors scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. But
Yeah.
I watched it on TV whenever it was on, and then a little later on, I got the DVDs. So I've seen all of them. I wouldn't say it's a hard, like the other movies aren't like too bad. Like it does kind of 2 and 3 are okay. 3's like a little outlandish, and then 4 is just like really, really crazy. It goes like way back in time to like the Wild West, and it's an adventure. So
It is called The Legend Begins.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it goes back, and again, Michael Gross you're the only one that's still in it, and he still has a gigantic gun. So yeah,
Nice.
it's funny.
I bet you Tremors was scarier than Chucky because the giant worms didn't come out of the ground and go like, "I'm about to kill you, bitch." That's why I always thought Chucky was a little... I could handle him because he's just a mean little asshole.
Yeah.
But, all right, let's get into the drinking rules and we'll start the film.
Okay.
I'm getting these from drinking4.com, which has a lovely flat blue background with no picture. Oh, they have little bottles next to the
Hey,
name. So
that's nice.
yeah.
Wow.
So, gentlemen, drink every time. 1, anyone dies. 2, Earl and Val talk about their plans. 3, anyone plays rock, paper, scissors. 4,
Oh man, we gotta get
anyone
drunk.
yells. 5, anyone says the town's name. 6, anyone distracts a worm. 7, anyone says, fuck you.
All right.
Nice.
And if you want to get wasted anytime anyone sees a worm.
Ah,
They like all those things happen every time there's a worm. So yeah, we gonna get drunk.
all right.
Fair enough. All right, so we are queuing this film up on Amazon's Watch Together. It is at 18 seconds, but if you're on VHS or DVD, you can go to the very beginning of the Universal logo segment, whatever you would call that scene.
The horizon is just starting to lighten.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right.
Nice.
3, 2, 1.
Graboids. Oh man, they don't play this song anymore.
They don't?
Do they? I thought they moved to a new logo.
I don't
maybe
know.
Maybe they
Haven't-
still do.
I always thought the most effective Universal opening was for Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
where it's just the sound of the jungle and they don't even play the music.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, the old school Universal.
Yes.
Oh, dropping both of them.
Yeah.
Mm.
See, that's the one I really like, the Space Dust.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Up there's
yeah.
that soundtrack, harmonicy.
That's probably why the guy doesn't have much of a Wikipedia page. He's just sitting there playing harmonica, like, just record that guy.
Let's start with Kevin Bacon pissing off a ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in.
How many people do you think were just like, yummy, when this came out? Because he was a big deal.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Just pissing off a ledge, like, Kevin's bacon.
Rousing old Earl.
Yeah. Victor Wong is probably my favorite person in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the guy that's in all 4.
No, he's the gun guy.
Oh no. Okay.
I think he comes back for one of the other ones. Like they keep losing him. Bacon's out after 1.
So is his name Ward? Something like Ward? Can't remember.
Earl. Yeah.
But yeah, this actor, he played a pretty good asshole in the movie Road Trip. I used to watch that a lot when I was 18. And he just was excellent as just a piece of shit dad that's going to kick your ass.
Yep. Smoking in movies.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was smoking back then.
Everybody loves a good smoke after pissing off a ledge.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually smoke while I piss off a ledge.
Mm-hmm.
Bologna and beans.
Oh,
Oh, drink it up.
Fucking A.
See, as soon as we went through that drinking game, I was like, oh yeah, they do rock, paper, scissors a lot.
Yeah. Sometimes when you look up these drinking games, you're like, what? And they don't work out. But for the most part, when they call something out, it's like, well, I'll be damned.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll just be like a hot section of the movie, though. It's not something that goes through the whole thing. which I would say is usually the best drinking game rule, but
Yep.
How
beggars can't be choosers.
can he be that bad with a hammer?
And then he gets it perfectly on the last one. It's like all the way in.
Almost.
So what is their job?
They're handymen.
We're just handymen to go around the desert.
They just fix this little town stuff.
Okay. That's a good line.
Yep.
Paying us $50 and it's $47 more than we got. I've had a really bad habit of saying Monday, Wednesday, whatever, as Monday,
Monday.
Wednesday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be a girl.
It's a fun thing to do on Sunday.
Bacon's getting hot for a lady.
Oh dear.
Oh. Legs that go all the way up.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Oh, weird.
I don't want
ghost.
half legs.
Like ankles and there's just emptiness.
Like
until the
Rayman.
snitch.
Yeah.
He's like, damn it, she looks exactly like me.
I'll just shoot my sister and the legs definitely go all the way up. Also, another drinking rule, anytime they say ass, that was on another list.
Oh,
It
okay.
intrigued me.
They do say ass a lot.
Yeah, so he did say one there.
I get some weird readings. What's going on?
Maybe it's the Coke on your nose.
It's
Oh,
purdy.
Damn.
more harmonica. Got a little bit of a drum there.
Bad. Yeah, casual country drumming.
Bah, bah. Yeah, that's about the soundtrack. I think that's all
Just
it is.
Transitional harmonica blues.
Yeah.
That could maybe be a drinking game. I'll put that down as a maybe. Anytime the harmonica comes in.
Yeah. Tammy Lynn Baxter. God, this movie keeps coming back.
Yeah. I don't like all this lady stuff. Get that pecker out so I can suck it, bacon.
Now the harmonica's going for it.
Oh, yeah.
Does that count?
That.
They have to say it out loud.
I'm thinking it's got to be like the more sad, slow harmonica.
Okay.
This is all like going for it. It's like, yeah, all right. It's just how it's going to be.
Or the sexy harmonica that did a minute ago.
Yeah, anything that's just slowed down, any kind of versions,
Yeah.
kind of being smooth. What state are they in?
I think it's in Nevada somewhere. I just want a total guess, but
No, makes sense.
there's Bert.
I mean, they could be like Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Southern Utah, but
Yeah.
it's probably Nevada.
I was going to guess New Mexico.
Maybe.
So does he lose his wife in the next ones? Spoiler
No,
alert.
it never shows. It's never discussed again. They're all
Reba
just
takes
totally
off.
unrelated. Yeah.
Get her
Well,
country career going.
Yep.
It was probably already going right here.
Actually, no, they do talk about it. I think they do say, because Val and Bert are both in the next one, and they go down to like Mexico to help fight the advanced graboids.
Oh. They evolved.
Uh oh.
Oh,
Something's
rock
shaking
slide.
underneath.
Yeah, that right there is enough to just suck you in as a kid.
Hey, like,
Yeah.
what is
You're like, what's going on?
What?
Eh?
Little utility shovel. Man.
Writing music.
Oh, it's picking up.
It's picking up an F minor scale.
Oh,
What's like all the room over to the right? Like, could it even go that far?
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It slowly goes over.
That's kind of my bass playing is so bad. If you wrote out my music playing, it would look like a seismograph.
Come on. Oh,
The suspense. Ah,
she's gonna get bit.
ah.
Oh,
She didn't even notice that noise. Was that like her farting or something?
I guess.
That's why the thing didn't bite her.
COVID. He's wearing his mask.
Yep.
Yeah. So is
Oh,
he.
shit.
These two
This movie's
repairmen are
ahead of
being
its time.
responsible.
Yeah.
They're 6 feet from like everybody in the whole world.
Yeah.
What if they were just really overdoing it? It's like, God damn it, we had to come out here so we could be away from people.
It's like a Blast from the Past movie, but the basis is COVID. Someone just like left.
Yeah. They used to be like Wall Street traders.
Yeah.
Heh. Heh.
It's the name of the town, Perfection.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
So 14
Oh, yeah,
people
there you
live there or something.
That's a classic scene.
Yeah.
Nothing like a fountain of shit.
So, anyone who says the town's name is supposed to drink.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
Maid.
you think, you're like, well, all that weird ground stuff was nothing. Now we're just watching a movie about 2 guys getting their lives on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what I was going to say earlier. I kind of forgot it. It was like, what if this is how Brokeback Mountain really was? It's just they're all going around fixing stuff, fucking each other in the butt.
Well, pogo stick.
The foreshadowing.
Yeah. There's all this innuendo like this.
Oh.
She can be out in the middle of nowhere. She just has always something to do.
Impossible. Goddamn, praise the Lord. Bixby. Was that
Bixby's
Texas?
Arizona, isn't
Arizona? Okay.
That might be where the comedian Doug Stanhope lives. Is big. I don't know if it's Bixby or Bigsby or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Trying to figure out which mountains those are.
They're pretty. It reminds me of like Park Valley. Drink.
God damn it.
See, does Kevin Bacon ever win? He should have to drink twice if he like loses the rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Creepy violin. Harry.
Oh. Is he all right?
Commercial break? To answer that question, Doug Stanhope lives in Bisbee, Arizona, which is Bisbee. And I feel okay putting that out there because he'll literally invite his fans to just come hang out with him and watch football.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay. This is the shittiest scarecrow I've ever seen.
It's got a nice dress on. Be nice. Oh yeah, the animals.
He's asking for it.
Animals don't like
them
it.
Sheep.
Yeah, they're like, fuck that scarecrow. That's my wife.
Huh, all the animals are freaking out. I wonder what's going on. Well, it's nothing.
Well.
Yeah.
It's gonna hoe on.
They're just wondering if the old man's in the mood or not. They're scared of him.
Oh. I like how the cameraman just went and got in those sheep's face. Like, fuck, get away. Like, that's the easiest scene to shoot. Like, sheep are just always like that. Like, yeah, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Freak them out more. We need the shot. And he supposed to drink anytime anyone yells. That was more of a scream.
Yeah. I mean, it's there's one a subclass of the other.
Yeah, I'll take a little sip. Well, Neil, we often debate this. I mean,
yeah,
if you take a doorknob off a door, that just becomes a wall, right?
Yeah. Well, sort of, I guess.
Depends on if the latch is still there.
A door with no nut. If you just take it, like, if you just take it off the door, then there's still like a thing there. I guess.
It depends on whether you have a little hole to stick your fingers in, but then it just becomes a bowling ball, right? A flat bowling ball?
Yeah, a really flat bowling ball.
Woo.
Or if you take a peanut butter sandwich and bend it, it becomes a peanut butter and jelly taco. Yeah.
Yeah. Good taco.
Huh.
There's like
Hey, old Fred.
The box, whatever. There's a cube rule that someone made. I'll have to find the video for you sometime. That finishes that debate. Just declares certain things a sandwich and certain things a taco, depending on what face of the cube is occupied by carbohydrates.
Jesus, that's cool. See, somebody lovingly crafted that.
Oh yeah. It's really nicely done, cool. Actually.
Yeah.
And this like remaster, I don't know, it's like a high def video. It looks pretty good.
If you put a cold ham in a taco, it just becomes a sandwich, though.
A cold ham in a taco?
Yeah.
Well, then it's a ham taco.
In a taco. No,
yeah, you can have a ham taco.
Sandwich. No,
you call it a pork taco. At that point.
Yeah.
So you had to chop it up into like little tasty brown bits.
You can.
What color is a ham?
Crowbar.
Oh,
is it like a pinkish blue?
Not ham.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
freaked me out.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Classic.
OSHA.
Goddamn FEMA. That's cool.
Oh.
The cameraman had to get right up in those rocks' faces.
Yeah. Scare
Just
him.
getting everybody's face.
Yeah. God damn it.
I do feel the worst when Walter gets eaten. That's the saddest part.
Yeah. I never liked it. It bothered me. I was like,
Mhm.
well, he didn't have to take him.
Yeah.
He should have been saying good one-liners the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
We should have started this movie with how he starts Big Trouble in Little China. Just telling the whole tale.
Right? Oh, look out.
Somebody dumped a bunch of old styrofoam.
Ugh. How was there not
There's a bunch of
another
strawberry jam over here.
Delicious. You know, if you put some jam in a helmet, it becomes a sandwich.
Someone's hair's in it. Yeah. You roll it up in a tortilla and have a jam burrito.
If it has hair in it, though, it's just gross. I'm not going to eat that.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh,
You almost had me. I was almost going to eat brains out of a work helmet.
whoa.
I've been forgetting to drink when anybody dies.
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
we're 2 behind.
yeah,
Huh?
okay.
I
Take
guess
two.
they didn't. The one
Actually,
guy did die on screen.
I'll take a shot. I did
yeah.
pour this
Oh,
one
3,
a second
yeah.
ago.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about the farmer.
Holy shit.
Right.
That's the girl from Jurassic Park.
Holy shit.
I've never
It
seen
is.
her in anything else.
That's crazy.
She just cannot catch a break. Giant worms, giant dinosaurs. Yeah, like how its blood is like orange and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
That used to always really gross me out when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I was just like, the fact
Yeah.
it was all orangey. I was like, ugh.
It's like, ugh.
Yeah, like in Starship Troopers, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it only is later too. It seems like it gets more orange as the movie goes on. Like the first one when he stabs it with the jackhammer, it's red.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe they
had to keep diluting the red with
Well,
like
maybe
some
there's,
kind of
like-
mixture to make it last.
Maybe like, some gland that has the orange shit in there. I don't know.
Yeah. I love that guy's Atlanta Hawks hat. That's an old school
Yeah.
basketball hat. Looks like almost like it's made out of corduroy.
And it might be.
Yeah.
I think it is a corduroy hat.
I would rock
That's a
that so
sick-
hard.
That's a sick fucking hat.
Corduroy Hawks hat.
Yeah.
I'd go for Supersonic stuff. Well, I don't know. I don't really like that team, but kind of
Yeah.
looks good on the hat.
Well, I was looking at that like thermometer earlier that's like, have a Pepsi. I want one of those. I don't drink
Oh,
Pepsi,
yeah.
but I want to have a Pepsi thermometer.
They got a whole ass Pepsi
Fuck
machine.
Pepsi, but I want the thermometer.
Yeah.
I have like a 1970s Pepsi machine. I don't know what to do
Oh.
with it.
That's cool.
Is that in your garage?
Yeah.
I think I remember seeing that thing. Kind of forgot about it.
Does it work?
Last I plugged it in, but it's just
Oh.
been a minute. I don't know how the
Yeah.
refrigerators go in those, but
Oh, yeah, yeah.
it should work. Should just turn back on, but I don't know.
Man.
What?
It'd be kind of cool to fill with beer.
What
I
is
know,
the
that's
name
what
of
I
these
wanted to
two?
do. It's the doctor. I don't remember their name.
Okay. Earl and Val is Reba McEntire, and
No, that's the two main guys.
oh, that is the two
Bacon
main
and
guys.
yeah. Yep.
Oh shit, we're supposed to be drinking every time they have their plan. They talk about their plans.
Oh man.
Oh god, yeah, that's
Well,
I've been just been
fuck.
drinking, so yeah, well we're good.
I'll take a big old swig and call it caught
There
up.
you go.
Yeah, it's quite a few rules to keep in mind.
It's true. I think we're getting them internalized.
Right, we're working on them.
I think we've pretty much covered all of them.
Yeah, I think everyone's been hit except for the one.
Yep.
There's the one.
Oh, I thought it was a little baby worm.
This isn't people. This is metal. I'm hungry for people.
What is that stink?
That's like every time Neil eats seafood.
Yeah.
Just blah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shoot it up out of dirt.
Yeah. I mean, I've swallowed some seafood. It's just like, oh, it's a challenge. Oh!
Mother of God.
Pull it. Don't push him down.
That's the wrong way.
No, Jim, no. And she's like pushing him into the monster. No, don't die.
We have life insurance, right? Don't go, Jim. She's like building
Jack.
a table over him.
Yeah.
Dude, a 2x4 would bend quite a bit more before it just broke.
Yeah.
He's just really strong, dude.
True.
Ah, pull the wife down. You're not living without me.
Oh!
She's been there before.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Gross.
The meanest looking sock puppet I've ever seen.
You gotta clean that off now? Oh, he had the keys.
Well, go get him.
Jim!
Why would you put a fuzzy thing on your rearview mirror? That's so...
Why would you lock
awful.
the doors?
They might open the handle.
Yeah, I guess they do have them.
There might be raptors.
Yeah. It could be intelligent.
If you put beef and cheese in that station wagon, it becomes a big burrito.
Well,
The Tremor
get
does.
the big one.
It's like, mmm.
I wonder what song that is. Was it funny? I couldn't hear the lyrics good enough.
It was a little dim for me. Couldn't
Yeah.
quite hear it.
I don't think it's
They should,
very funny.
I don't know, do like shaking all over or something. It'd be funny.
What a terrible way to go.
Yeah, and a Volkswagen, and a station wagon.
Yeah, when I was younger, that scene just made me sad. I wanted that old couple to just enjoy their life.
Yeah.
Oh, they probably did.
Until right then.
Until the
Yeah.
very end.
Yeah.
That part really sucked.
Yeah.
You know, not something to dwell on for too much, but imagine if our lives are just like really lovely and get better and better and it's all nice, but we're all going to be viciously eaten by a large predator at the very end. You just don't know when.
Yeah. You know.
Fuck, I guess I'll enjoy every moment I got.
Yes. Oh my God. I just live every moment anyways.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Dude, watch in like, hopefully like 40, 50 years or something, people will go back to this episode. Like, mother of God, they were all viciously eaten by giant predators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like how they was taking that photo.
Well, of
Not
course, who else would it
again.
be?
I'll do it for 15.
You gotta dig the
Your
shit
free
out of the
beer.
horseshoes.
Here's something I've never really known. Do horseshoes hurt the horse when they put them on?
I
No,
don't think
it's like
so.
no, it's like part of your like if you let your nail grow out a while,
Mm-hmm.
you can puncture that and it doesn't hurt. That's essentially what it is.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way. Just realized I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
Didn't know how
it's
that
a
all
massive.
worked.
Yeah.
It's just a big nail, and we like essentially nail a horseshoe into that nail.
Hmm.
Just helps it mainly for like paved roads.
That should be a new thing in hip hop. Rather than getting the gold grill, you get like gold little nail shoes.
Yeah.
Like all the Cardi B rappers.
Oh
Just
yeah.
clicking their nails on the table.
Yeah. Oh man. No, that'd be awful. There
Gonna wanna get his money.
we do fake ones because ours grow really fast.
Yeah. And
We
ours
just-
aren't conveniently in kind of a little block
Mhm. Yeah.
or cube or whatever. Not cube.
Well, they've only got
cylinder.
4 nails for their entire set of limbs, so we got 20.
Yeah, getting your nails did, that would be a long process.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. I
I
mean,
like cashing checks. I like morning sex.
Or a harmonica.
this is sultry.
There's a tambourine in
It's
there.
pretty sultry. Yeah, the way he's playing.
Yeah. Oh, is it Breaking? Oh, never mind. Seemed like Breaking Bad for
No.
a second there.
This is a
Walt's just in there like, Bacon, I need you to listen to reason.
dude. Man, they made car batteries way better back in the day. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
This car ran all night. Still has the headlights and the radio going.
Let me try Jesse real quick. He comes running out. He's like, what? Huh? Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Huh?
That's Jesse in the beginning.
Yeah, science, bitch. Can't totally get it. But Kevin, listen to reason. Can do that. Do him pretty good.
Looks like a
Oh, yeah.
Ford.
Still
Oh,
running.
headlights are still going.
That's a good battery.
Yeah,
That's a fucking
crazy.
amazing battery.
Oh, there's the trench there.
Uh-oh. They're talking about their plans.
Oh
Yep.
God. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Nope, they don't like that.
Look at that road
Ass.
behind them up on the mountain.
Oh
They can
yeah,
just go up
that's
that
cool.
road.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Oh, the horse.
Whinnying.
Yeah.
Let's see that graboid.
Oh, you got grabbed.
We gave the
Oh,
horse
no.
PCP for this scene, so it would twitch and writhe on the ground.
Well, it's probably pretty easy to teach a horse to roll on the ground, but like
Sons of bitch.
they have to like wrap a thing around it too.
Yeah. They basically Me Too'd that horse.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
It's a good thing that some things are changing in Hollywood.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
That was my last sexual encounter.
Why did you drop the gun?
Yeah.
A slow harmonica every time it comes in. It freaks me out.
Oh yeah, we got some horn music here. I just noticed.
I think
Suspense.
the guy who did the music's doing a pretty solid job.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say anything groundbreaking or...
Oh, come on.
You're right, the harmonica. Yeah. Ew. It's the worst porn category I've ever seen.
Here you go.
There we go.
That's a shot. I have a little bit of vodka and...
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my.
Oh, you know.
What's that? Oh, more of them.
Oh, boys.
There you go. Here's my favorite line.
Oh, it's really great, but really gross.
Cool.
Better
Such
than
cool,
CGI.
yeah, practical effects.
It's a pretty good line.
That's your favorite line?
Oh no. Kevin Bacon's next line.
Oh.
It's coming soon.
I don't see any eyes. It must be subterranean.
Oh, that's good.
You're like, damn. Boom!
Delivered flawlessly.
Man, fuck it.
Here's a question to think about throughout the movie.
I'm gonna say it. Right here.
Oh, Jesus.
I found the assy.
Found the ass end. All right, but a thing to think about, if you don't have the answer right away, that's all good. What movie have you seen that merged practical effects and special effects perfectly for you?
Oh, damn,
For me, I would say the American adaptation of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. They had puppets in that,
Yeah.
but then they enhanced them with computer effects.
Yeah.
And they look so good, like super hyper realistic, but just had the elements that you just can't get.
Yeah. Nice.
I don't know.
I
I don't
don't
off the top
even
of
know
my
if I'll be
head.
able to think about it. I'll have to think about it.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park's an easy one
Yeah.
if you want to cop out, but think about it. Oh, that T-Rex, incredible.
Well, I mean, I think Lord of the Rings did quite a bit of both, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And then The Hobbit
Oh,
just
man.
said, fuck that, we'll go full computer.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll turn it into a trilogy and it'll be like playing a video game. But I did watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy recently and I really loved it. It had been a while since my buddy DJ made me watch them over and over and over again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Now it's Graboid fighting time.
Prairie
Yeah,
dog
sons
burrow.
of bitches.
Is that a solar panel that's covered in dust?
It's probably responsible for what happened in Texas.
Yeah. Right? Oh, did you hear some dude got like a $17,000 electricity bill?
What?
I was hearing some people, as high as like $8,000 electricity bills.
Yeah, because the energy was so scarce, they ramped up prices.
So,
which is something that Texans voted for, was to deregulate that stuff.
Yep.
That company that handles all of it. So there you go. Good job.
Good job, guys.
Stop calling us stupid and dumb. It's like, I'm not. You're just doing it.
Yeah. The federal government told them 10 years ago to fix their electricity grid
Yeah.
and winterize stuff. They didn't do it.
I can certainly sympathize with the concepts of limited government and trying to remove that from aspects of your life where you can, but when it comes to like
That's one where
power grid and firemen and I think healthcare and all that shit, then
Yep.
you should pay in. And we just take care of each other and watch Tremors.
Yeah. Yeah, where did these fucking
guys
things
need to
come
watch
from?
the fourth movie.
The way these are local boys.
Okay. Maybe I'll have to watch all the movies.
Are they aliens?
They're older than man.
Ah, prehistoric.
Yep.
They're what killed the dinosaurs?
I don't remember if they take it that far, but they might.
That'd be a pretty fucking great Tremors movie. It's just like Tremors, just like graboids eating dinosaurs for an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
There's actually a show I've been watching recently that I'll leave nameless since I'm giving a spoiler away. But there's this giant worm dragon thing in it at the end of the first season.
Mm.
And it's almost like it had called man towards it in order to like feed. And it's like it's been doing it for almost like millions of years or something, presumably. So it's kind of cool. Maybe it was a space tremor or graboid. Gotta remember that.
Yep. Son of a goddamn bitch.
It's perfect.
That pisses me off. That's a,
Hey, and he tricked a graboid. That was the first time that's happened, right?
Yeah.
He was like baiting one.
No, that is true. Yeah. Three-way.
well, it's a three-way sword fight.
I'll take care of some business. I do too. Me three.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Poor bacon.
Come on now. Give in.
This gross-ass brunette, short hair, hanging on me. Gross.
I missed the stubble.
She's like all smart and shit. Fuck that.
Yeah. I like a guy that can communicate how he feels. We didn't get much work today, and that pisses me off. Telling you, perfect remake of Brokeback Mountain. It's to merge these two.
Yeah. You need to cut it after this scene and then go into another movie that's just Brokeback Mountain.
See, the scene on top of the rock was like, I gotta take care of some business. That's where he spits in his hand and
and then it
gets to
cuts and they
work.
wake up and then they just like it's him leaning on Kevin Bacon's shoulder.
Yeah. And she's just cold, shivering because he's covered in the coat.
Yeah, she looks like she's cold.
She's like, I'm out of hair, and this is ball shot. She's gonna bow staff him.
What?
No,
Not
I
really.
haven't.
I don't know
how
how
is
to
that a
pole
thing?
vault.
I thought they retired that sport because it was too dangerous, but they still do it.
Oh yeah.
I
Why-
want to try it. I
I've
would
never
totally
heard about
try it.
that being too dangerous. There's like some crazy I can't remember which country it is. Maybe one of the Scandinavian countries where like the farmers had a bunch of these rivers and ditches to hop over, so they would pole vault over them like this.
Nice.
And then it's
That's
like
some pretty
they would have
work.
sport
Awesome.
competitions about that.
Ah.
Yeah. I was just gonna point out that it's a pretty funky bass.
Oh yeah.
Burr, burr, burr.
Bunk, bunk, bunk.
What
It's all
note is that,
happy-
Kellen? Could you do that?
Oh.
What?
Can you do that? What note is that?
I don't know.
That's just a big open E.
It sounds like the opening, yeah.
Burp.
It sounds.
Bop, bop, bop.
Just the way it reverberates reminds me of that, but I can't call it
just
note
such,
out
like,
from just hearing it.
It's weird because it's such happy music for, like, if they fuck up once, they're just gonna get eaten.
Yeah.
See, but that would be such an awesome thing is to play this happy music and then just have a real awkward cut and it's like just like and then as soon as they're like, well, we better go get help, burp, burp, burp. It just cuts right back.
What?
Why is she doing that?
Getting her keys ready.
Okay, just getting ready. Yeah, crawl in there.
Punch it, yeah. Start it. Start the car.
Nice.
Ooh. How is she?
Yeah, she's driving really good for not being able to see.
Awesome.
So they just drove away from it.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fine.
Does that work as distracting a worm?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know if it got distracted as much as they just avoided its attention.
I mean, you can
and
call
then it was ready. It was ready for them.
Yeah.
They just took off.
Yeah. I think the distractions are going to be more and more happening now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Taking business.
Yep.
Easy. Y'all like paydays?
All right. You know,
I've never really given them a fair shake. I think next time I see one, I'll try it out.
I just really like peanuts. So
okay.
I have pretty much I'll eat a payday. That's one of the few like candy bars that I'd eat. I guess it's it's a candy bar, but
yeah.
Especially now, I don't eat a lot of sweet stuff in the past while. So yeah, I'd totally eat a payday though, because it's a lot of peanuts with a little bit of like that nougaty. I don't know if it's nougat center. It's good.
Yeah. Or what's the other one? The nut rolls, Pearson nut
Oh,
rolls.
nut rolls man.
Give you a nut roll.
Baby Ruth was pretty good, I think.
I like Baby Ruth.
It's more like chocolate.
I was always a Milky Way guy for a long time, or Butterfinger.
Man. It's like Milky Way is like the most. Well, I guess it's one step up from Three Musketeers, but
Mr. Good Bar. That's a weird one, but I do like that one.
This is weird. I used to really like whatchamacallits.
Oh, that was my favorite.
Yeah, those were dope.
School. And then Fast Break. I like those.
Oh, yeah, those.
You know what I loved was Big Hunks.
Oh yeah.
But like I can't do them anymore. I'm too old. My teeth aren't
any of it. Yep.
The super strength of a child.
Yeah, Charleston chews.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Charleston chews were good.
All right, there's a game we can play throughout this. Just answer it whenever it pops into your head. Well, each one of these characters is a candy bar. What would they be?
Well, Bacon's the big hunk.
God damn it.
Nice.
I'm
already happy we started this.
The other guy's the sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Trying to think of the most annoying candy bar for Melvin.
Milk Duds?
Yeah,
no, Milk Dud.
I guess they're pretty annoying, actually, yeah.
I like them, but they're kind of annoying.
Like, it's like getting tetanus.
Wait. That's getting into, like, fruity...
candy. It's actually candy.
Just chocolatey candy.
All right. Candy bars?
Candy bars. So we can't do Milk Duds. Oh. Candy bars.
Hmm. You know what I really don't like that much at all is just straight up Hershey bar.
Yeah. I think it's overblown. I think
Oh,
the
it's not
Hershey
very
bar
good,
is like Kanye West. It's like, what's the big deal?
Yep.
It's pretty good, I guess, if that's what you're into.
I
But
used it in other things. That's what I'd like. Rather chop it up and put it in a cookie than just eat it plain.
Yeah.
I'll use the 808 beat machine on my thing, and I get what he's doing with it. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it in a recipe.
Well, and people say it's like American chocolate tastes funky. I think chocolate in Europe tastes like a little off. Like it just tastes like weird, like almost too sweet to me. But I can eat.
That's
I'll eat
interesting.
American chocolate.
Well, like artisan chocolate from there's some awesome American companies making some tasty chocolate, like the USU.
Oh yeah.
USU Chocolate Factory is tasty.
Yeah.
I think I need to explore more in my chocolate world.
Oh, dude, that stuff you can get like the high cacao percentage.
Yeah, I
Not much
usually
sugar at
like
all.
pick the really high cacao, so you like a little piece. Just coats my mouth with some like good bittery goodness.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the only
This is
bits that really worked for me in Portlandia,
This is like the
where they're
scene.
safe. Go ahead.
No, it's the scene
That's
from
the
like the
pogo stick scene.
when you're mousing over the fucking movie in Amazon. It plays this scene.
Oh. That cameraman, he's getting ready to get up in somebody's face
He's
again.
rolling in there. How does a pogo stick stay like that?
Dude, it's like that broom trick that started 2020.
Yeah.
No, but I was gonna say the main bit that I thought was funny on Portlandia, but I didn't really find much more of it funny, was the cacao thing. As like the
Yeah.
safety word was cacao. And
Yeah, I forgot about that. The
just and more control of a relationship. Like cacao, easy, all right, cacao.
if you guys want to have a very good chocolate experience, go look up Alton Brown's Choc-Apocalypse cookies.
Oh,
And make
oh
those.
no.
Apocalypse.
They're so good.
Oh no,
Oh,
she's wrapped up in
awful.
oh god.
I hate it.
No. No, no.
Nah,
Barbed wire,
This is not how
graboids.
you want the scene to start.
It's
Yeah.
just like a terrible day.
Looks like my search history.
It's like the beginning of some hentai, yeah.
Well, there will be pants taken off, that's for sure.
Ah, that's awful.
Oh.
She's handling it surprisingly well.
That's why you got a data
she's a badass.
scientist. She
Yeah.
just no fuss, no muss.
She about to get her like legs degloved. It's fine.
Ugh.
That was kind of like
No.
Degloving.
a weird.
No.
You ever seen Gerald's Game?
Sure. No? I don't think so.
Ah,
Give me your pants.
we might have to do that one. Way down the line, though. There's too many other ones to hit first.
Pants are off.
This is great. This is exactly how I want this scene to go.
Oh.
Worms attack, pants fall off, Kevin Bacon shows up.
I'm surprised they didn't take that opportunity for like an ad. You know, she's wearing like
Yeah.
Bush Light panties.
Yeah.
Always use protection.
No, they always have plain white panties.
True.
Yeah,
Especially
she's
this
a
era.
scientist. Why would she? She's matter of fact.
Yeah.
See, she loves it. Kevin Bacon's talking Carl my scritches.
Mm. Higher.
It's like she could be our girlfriend. We'll let her stay up in the attic.
Oh, man. Could be a little racist. I know it's not chocolate, but that guy could be one of the tamarind candies. You get it like that in the store.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what candy bar is that guy?
Or one of those like spicy spaghetti, whatever the fuck little things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tamarind candy though, probably tamarind.
I'm gonna say, and just tell me if I'm wrong here. I think Victor Wong's character is like a Reese's Pieces, or a Reese's, Reese's Pieces, or
Reese's
peanut butter cup.
Yeah, Reese's
cup.
peanut butter cup. Yeah.
No.
He's a little smaller, a little more rotund, but goddamn delicious. I love him.
I know. Look at that. He looks delicious.
Just
at
like,
the
I can't
worm
get enough. If you put him in
writhing
front of me, I'm
around.
gonna eat him.
Yeah. Oh, he does have like the best death scene though.
Yeah. Well, because he's awesome. He kills it, and just every little bit he's in.
Yeah.
Reese's peanut butter cups are so delicious. I'd burst through a convenience store floor.
Oh yeah. How do you eat your Reese's? What was that?
Energizer batteries?
No, what was the that campaign they had for a long time? The how do you eat a Reese's, or like how
do you eat a Reese's? Yeah.
Was that the right? Yeah, it sounds off. Sounds like there's something different about it.
How do you Reese's?
Yeah, that might even be
it's
more.
It's like some weird adjustment like that.
I think that might have been more. Yeah, late '90s, early 2000s, kind of like how do you Reese's? Because that's like when Google is coming out. It's like, oh, Google's a verb. So
you know what's weird is
I
think like nowadays they'd say, how do you Reese's?
Yeah.
But 90s would be like, how do you do Reese's?
Oh, that might have been it, actually. How do you do Reese's?
And then before that, it's like, how do you eat a Reese's? And then in the 1950s, it's like, how do you eat a Reese's in front of those people?
Yeah.
Luckily, they can't have one.
I'm gonna look it up.
All right, as far as movies go, this is like something I love because after that attack scene, they set up everybody ending up on a roof perfectly.
Yep.
So they're all cut off from each other, but they're all able to communicate still a little bit.
This is that. It's just like keeps giving them little puzzles.
It's pretty cool. And now they're all yelling, so get ready to drink.
You ever play Grounders?
No. What's that?
It was like this tag game. You played it on the playground, and the person who was like blindfolded, but if you touched the ground, you were automatically it. So
interesting.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I wonder, for those listening that don't know, I used to be an after-school teacher, believe it or not, and I used to pride myself on being able to think up those like gym games, outdoor games, and whatnot.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever heard of that, and I wonder if it isn't around as much because of the blindfolding.
Yeah.
Well, we actually never had blindfolds, but we just said you close your eyes. But
yeah.
Well, for example, like they're just really particular about those things these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To put it simply.
Right.
But you would still play dodgeball. You just turned it into a different game. You called it Medic, where you still wail on each other with a dodgeball. But for some reason, because the point of the game is to make a basket to help everybody get back in, it's inclusive.
Yeah.
Then it's totally okay to wail somebody in the face with a dodgeball.
Right.
It was always okay to wail somebody in the face with a dodgeball. It doesn't hurt at all.
Well,
no,
it hurts.
We usually
but
have
it's
a rule
like
saying
a
no
manageable
face,
hurt. That like one of those ones that smacks your face, like that just fresh hotness.
Yeah, that hurts.
But, oof.
Dude, I remember that brings like a memory in like fucking. It's got to be like second grade or something. We were playing dodgeball, and my dude caught it in his knees.
Oh.
Like I threw it at him, and he caught it between his legs and his knees.
Fuck yeah! And everybody's just like, oh.
Yeah, but there was like pretty much like 4 or 5 kids were like, whoa.
Yeah.
I mean,
and he's just nodding like, yeah.
Could have been less or more or whatever, yeah, but we were all surprised. I think he was surprised.
Could have been like that Twister memory
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For the listeners, I was telling all my buddies about watching Twister, and there's a scene where they're like, "You have sisters."
We got sisters.
And then when we watched it, he's like, "We have sisters."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh shit."
It's just a quick driving in the car. We got sisters.
Yeah.
But I do feel slightly justified because there's another scene where he's like, "We're going in."
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, that's probably all I did in my brain.
Crossed them, yeah, somehow.
It's just like, that's that character.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite scenes when he gets out the big gun.
Oh, I found the answer to our Reese's thing.
Okay.
That ad campaign was, "There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's."
Yeah, that's right. There's
Yeah.
no wrong. So what would be the adjustment based on that timeline? There's no wrong Reese's. And then nowadays, that actually would add a word. It'd be like, there's no wrong do Reese's.
Yeah, I don't know how we'd adjust that now. I mean, I think that one ran for a long time, but
And then in the 1950s version, like, we know the wrong way to eat a Reese's
It's
in the
probably-
lower part of town.
nowadays it would be like Reese's hashtag fuck the haters.
Did you ever see them put
There's no
earplugs
wrong
in?
way to eat a Reese's. You have to accept your truth when it
Yeah.
comes to eating Reese's.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag
Whatever
Reese's
that is
acceptance.
for you. But nah, did you see him put earplugs in? Like, that would be so loud, firing off those giant rifles in that little room.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Can you just shake the gun around back and forth in front of this green screen?
This is the most patriotic scene.
Oh,
Come
Awesome.
on, get out the
Oh,
big
yeah.
Reba,
Hell
get
yeah.
it, Reba.
that's the right amount of recoil
Get
for
'em,
those
Reba.
things.
Yeah.
Gotta break this. Oh, we gotta get the elephant shotgun out.
Who was the glass for?
Everybody in the NRA's wet dream.
A flare gun?
It's like,
Oh.
fuck, yes.
He's got like the crazy shotgun.
That's the elephant gun.
Cool.
Now she
Fuck
covers her
yeah.
ears.
Yeah.
You rarely bust that one out. Fuck
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, he is just rock hard.
Yeah, I was like, can we fuck now?
It'd been really great if she just nodded and went, "What?"
We
She-
killed that mother humper.
I thought she was just gonna slowly slide down.
Yeah.
Two more mother humpers.
Mother humpers.
It's a sick satellite.
It's like I've been waiting for this day my entire life. Oh god.
That's such a
Alright.
good line, dude.
Drink. I don't know why,
Okay,
but you gotta
that's
drink.
That's
scene
such
is-
a good line.
Way to go, dude.
Yeah, the delivery is impeccable. Ooh. Dog. Save the bullets. You only have a box.
Oh boy.
Wow.
They're already discussing their little back and forth.
Penetration. Jesus.
We're all getting horned up about
You
all this
gotta
gun
wait-
action.
you
You already
wait till
gotta
they
go
come
there.
above.
I never figured on having to shoot through dirt. Really? You didn't
See,
like think about that?
What's fun is to look at her in the background.
Yeah.
Just kind of see if she's doing
Right.
anything kind of goofy because she doesn't know how she's being filmed.
Yeah.
Oh, she's ready though.
Well, this was her scene.
Yeah.
Oh, he's feeling.
Stumpy. She's definitely like a Three Musketeers.
Yep.
Or a Milky Way.
Like, she's pretty
kind of a
tasty,
Milky
but
Way.
she's kind of like straightforward. I don't know if
think
she's got much
she's a
caramel
Milky Way
in her.
because she's just a little bit of caramel.
Yeah.
She's got she's got a little bit of extra. I wouldn't call her a Snickers. She hasn't got the extra nuts.
Twix.
No, the dude with Kevin Bacon he's a Snickers.
Oh yeah, he's the whole breakfast.
Yeah, he's all of it in one.
And then Kevin Bacon's the big hunk. That other guy's Doritos or something. Can't remember.
The guy in the Hawaiian shirt.
Those two are, I don't know. What are the little tiny?
What's the most boring, uninteresting candy bar?
Yeah, what's the blonde candy bar?
Just the Hershey?
Maybe.
Cookies and cream.
Her mom
Hershey's
is
cookies and cream.
The mom is the Hershey's bar, and the kid is the Hershey's Kisses.
Okay.
The cookies and cream is one of my favorites.
No, I like it. It's bland chocolate.
Yeah, the chocolate is, but it's so good at the little Oreo shits in there. Yeah, that guy.
All right, I gotta use the restroom. It's gotta be done. Keep
Go
chatting.
ahead. We will do.
Has to be done. Ooh. Oh.
Run, Lester, run.
Nestor.
Nestor, that's it. Yeah.
It's like Nestle.
That's no good.
Oh.
And he gone. Well, he's still alive somehow.
Whoa.
We could see him.
No, he's not
I didn't
anymore.
hear him. No way, man.
Fucking
You got
shit,
to
dude.
to this part.
No way, man. Oh shit, dude. God damn it.
You gotta shit it.
Well, is that the same scene as before?
Probably. I bet they probably used it.
Yeah.
It would work.
Did those two hook up while I was gone?
Yeah.
No, they're on patrol. Well, yeah, so probably.
Her fucking hair, dude.
That's their version of getting it together.
Her hair is terrible right now in this movie. That puts the alarm off?
Oh, yeah. You just bump them, won't they go off?
I mean, a little more than a bump. But easy to move them, but usually it's like a lot of them they're just simple enough that if the door opens while it's locked, then it goes off. That's it. Maybe the window breaking.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe they have some sort of little sensor. You move the car around a bit, but that seems kind of odd.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that triggers the door sensor or the window sensor. I don't know. Because they go off during earthquakes and stuff.
You gonna ride the cat?
Don't say that.
Huh. A plan. They got a plan, drink boys.
Cat. Oh, talk about the plan.
Planning.
Man, I'm gonna need a beer soon.
Oh, yeah. And guess what else is coming up?
What?
You know how they're going to decide who goes for the cat.
Oh no.
Hey, you remember Kevin Bacon's been winning them all.
Well, we're gonna have a threesome with the scientist?
Hell yeah.
I hope so.
Dude,
That guy's line deliveries get better and better.
I know. Whoa!
Wonder how they went about shooting that.
Yeah.
I mean, they might have just done it because I think they built all these buildings. I don't think this is a real town.
Yeah, that's true. It would be easy to construct.
Yeah, you can just throw together some fucking little like 4 buildings in the desert, you know?
So $100 million budget.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, that's how they made
Especially
the
like
roof
with how
collapse.
cheap and like that wood, how easy it breaks. It's not like
Yeah.
house wood. It's like set wood. It's
Yeah.
really really soft and yeah, bullshit.
Eh.
Ah.
Damn. Oh, they left out the cracking of his knuckles. He was gonna do it.
There you go. They're baiting it.
Oh, they're baiting
They're
it.
baiting both of them.
They're baiting.
They're biting.
Hold on, I'm baiting.
You know what? Maybe these worms wouldn't be able to get them if they didn't use that shitty set wood.
Yeah, no shit. Dude, I rewatched Idiocracy recently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't seen it in like the last 4 years, go watch it. No,
we could do that one.
Odd. Dude, it's so odd. Yeah, I mean that should probably be the next one. It was odd.
Well, we do have Mortal Kombat coming up.
Oh, the new one or the
We wanted to do the old one since the
yeah.
new one's coming out.
Cool.
Other than that, I know we got to keep the sci-fi thing in the loop, but yeah, Idiocracy could be a thing.
Yeah. I mean, it just like it somehow. When I watched it when I was younger, I was like, "Oh, this is really funny. It'd be crazy if that happened." And then I'm watching it now, and it's like, "Man, this movie is like half true."
Yeah, it becomes more and more of a tragedy every day.
Yeah. Oh.
Did he forget his line?
Yeah.
Line.
Kevin forgot his line. Why don't you throw shit on the ground? They can't. Don't.
Somebody put a diaper on this pipe.
There you go.
Yeah, now she's a Milky Way.
He's like, oh, someone kicked the pipe.
That's how you get that caramel, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's starting to seem a little more like a caramello.
Yeah.
How fucking sweet she's being.
Yeah, just solving problems. Just sopping up that ground.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the most intense trailer hooking up music I've ever heard.
Well, he's gonna get out and do it.
All our buddies in Hiram, this is what they hear every day.
I don't want water.
That's the music that plays in my head when you do
Oh no.
you like back in a trailer or any kind of shit. My son,
Parallel parking.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the exact music. Well, backing in a trailer is like fucking 20 times more crazy than just parallel parking.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know.
I did. I still. When we were in North Carolina, we had a little, like the tiniest U-Haul they make, and I was like, fuck it, I'm popping it off the hitch. I'm just gonna go turn the trailer around. You flip the car around. Because I could just
Yeah.
drag it. It's like,
Oh
fuck
yeah, yeah.
this.
You can turn a trailer around pretty easy by yourself. But I'm trying to get like my dad down in Arizona. He takes a semi truck down there to their house down there, and he'll back into the driveway, and it's all fine. But the neighbor's mailbox across the street is just the spot. He has to get like a foot away from it to fit in. I can't even imagine trying to back up a fucking semi truck trailer into a tiny little spot like they have down there.
Yeah, dude, it's insane.
Well, I mean, they train, they learn how to do that. My dad's a crazy good driver.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
What are they making again?
Pipe bombs?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, looks like pipe bombs. Triumphant music. Pipe bombs.
Use all your knowledge to make weaponry.
Yeah. Don't take them to school, though. Just blow up the graboids.
Like, we need to get back to that place in our country.
Yeah.
Where our neighbors are, like, totally into guns, but they're like that. They're just like, look, we love them. We're just waiting for the graboids.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, thank you for being prepared.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Well, that's one like kind of like nice thing about living in North Utah is there are going to be plenty of guns if apocalypse happens.
Yeah. Nobody's going to be wearing an Atlanta Hawks hat, though.
Nope.
No, not that corduroy hat, dude. I hate hats, but
not
I
perfect.
I want a corduroy beanie.
Yeah. I wanted a corduroy Atlanta Hawks beanie, just like that.
I found some pink corduroy pants that fit me at the DI, and I had to buy them.
You bought? Hell yeah, dude.
I don't even know where they are now. I don't know if they still fit me, but they did at the time.
You better make them fit.
Bust out the pink cords, you know it's a night.
Hey,
dude,
and that's what we need to get. That's what we need to get back to. The little fucking teenager, I want a gun. Like, no, I would give you a gun if it was World War III.
Yeah.
Fucking whiny little bitch. You gonna write your manifesto?
Yeah, no, I mean, it should be like a little bit of a requirement to get a gun. Rather than just like being 12 years old or whatever.
At least like, as much as like a car.
Yeah. Take a short little class and like take a test to make sure you actually understood the information.
That character's too lazy. He's busy smacking a basketball against the wall. He'll never take the test.
Yeah. Oh. Wow.
That's pretty.
Those are nice, yeah. I was looking this up. It's somewhere like a little bit northwest of Las Vegas, apparently. But I don't know where those fucking mountains are.
The
where the ski resort is?
They could be the Sierras, but that's like a little more. I guess it is northwest. Sort of.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're more west.
It's like kind of the border between California and Nevada.
Yeah, but it's a little more like west, southwest. I guess I don't know how north it's meant to be. Let's see.
Tremors, Gladiator, and Iron Man share a key filming location, Alabama Hills in Lone Pine, California.
So it is in California, but it's supposed to be in the Tremors wiki. It says northwest of Las Vegas towards Carson City, but not near either one of them.
Ah.
Okay.
Which, Las Vegas is not really far away from California.
Yeah.
It did say the truck said Nevada Cal Telephone.
Barstow in Purdue. I only know my directions from Vegas to California from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
We were halfway on our way to Nevada on Barstow and Purdue or something. That's when the drugs began to take hold.
I would just call my dad. He drives through Vegas all the time hauling cars.
I'm guessing Barstow and Purdue are two cities. So it's a particular highway.
I think so. Let's see.
Yeah, probably.
He deserves the Oscar.
I mean, if it drives away.
Run like goddamn bastards.
Yep.
She is a Carmelo. She's a sweetie.
Yo, yeah, just fucking have some loud music. They'll run away.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so happy now.
He's like, finally, my final solution.
But that's the subtitle said woman screeching, I think.
It just said that underneath the line of the scientist, even though she's talking quietly.
Oh, it's terrible.
Well, it was the 1990s. Things are different.
He gave him a gun with no bullets. Oh, shit. The child.
Get up, loser.
You slow fucking dumbass. Learn to walk. Fuck.
Learn to walk, you dummy.
Little fucking dumb child. God damn.
Ooh.
Figure something out once in a while.
Had some of that pre-saliva already coming out.
Yeah.
Really?
So does that explosion counts as distracting the worm?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Did I miss any while I was gone, by the way?
I don't think so.
Oh, you were so fast. You did miss.
Yeah, you were pretty
That's true.
quick.
They call me Quick Bladder Kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, and you're like 15 feet away.
True. Well, as you know, they also call me Jakey Two Shits.
Yeah. Jakey do shit.
Jakey Two Shits. You take one in the morning, he takes one right after. It's
Yeah.
Jakey Two Shits.
That's how it goes.
Take 2 shits in the morning, you take 2 shits at night.
Take 2 shits in the afternoon, it makes me feel all right.
Is that a Beach Boys song or something?
Sublime.
That song in the style of Beach Boys would be pretty good, though.
All of our white hippie friends, that think that Sublime is like reggae. We should just start. Is this like the Beach Boys or something?
Yeah. Oh, Santeria. That's my favorite Beach Boys song.
I love it. It's almost as good as Kokomo.
Yeah.
Almost.
But feel free to write in hate mail, but I actually kind of like Sublime.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Of course. How would you not like Sublime?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kellen.
Especially...
I don't know. I feel like if anybody I know that would be like, yeah, actually, they're kind of bullshit.
No, Sublime kicks ass.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Right. I thought
great.
so. Just making sure.
I don't know if I've even met many people who hate Sublime. I've only met people who are like, oh, they're awesome, they're cool, or just like, I never got into them.
I didn't like their punk stuff as much. I like it more now, but when I was younger, I was like, I wish they'd kind of stick to the reggae thing.
Yeah.
reggae, punk, ska sort of stuff.
Pre-ska.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was like pre-ska
Good
shit.
stuff.
It was like, yeah, the beginning of the ska stuff. Yeah. Oh, the ska movement was pretty crazy.
I don't like no Santeria. Heidi's blowing up nasty worms. I wanted Kevin Bacon's, but this stupid college girl ruined my jam.
Now I just have to jerk it over here on this rock.
Thinking about all the times that me and Val were making plans.
And then I have to take a drink.
Like orange blood.
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
Bunch of squash everywhere.
Yeah.
Gross.
It's like the color of good squash.
That's how they make pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Those just balloons.
Is that smoke? Oh, it's burning. Okay,
Yeah.
Explosion.
I have to give credit where credit's due. Another film-focused YouTube channel and site, Red Letter Media.
Yeah.
They did a review of this movie, and they pointed out what was cool about the practical effects is that they would put in things like the balloons and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, they just showed the care of, like, creating organs that they don't even say what they are, you know? You're just like, what is that? Like, 3 stomachs or a heart or, like...
Yeah.
I don't even know. But just, yeah, the attention to detail is great.
Why? What's the rope for? I guess to try to drag it in, but like...
Make it keep moving.
Looks like a baby one.
Yeah, I guess I can move it, but I don't know. It just seems kind of... Oh, he spit it out.
Oh, no.
Doesn't like that pipe bomb. That one tastes bad.
That's some
Nice
seafood.
shot, dude.
Come on!
I mean, it doesn't violently erupt out of my mouth, all right?
All right.
I'll bite it, I'll chew it. It's the swallowing part that's bad.
I remember this one time we went and got sushi and you violently rocketed a sushi at me as a defense.
I don't know when that happened. I think the only time I've eaten seafood in front of you is when I tried some of your smoked salmon. And it tasted good, but it was like hard to swallow.
Okay. That was maybe like that time we went to Bisbee, Arizona. Or wait.
Yeah.
Perfection, Arizona. Or
Nevada. Stomp on the ground. Don't yell, you dummies.
Just shoot into the ground.
You waste your bullets, yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh, that one shakes like a Cliff Bar.
Okay.
You know, it's chocolate
Elaborate.
coated, but
I don't
it's
know
also
Cliff
like
Bars very well.
I don't know. It's just like it's supposed to be like kind of better, more, you know, less about the chocolate and more about just like actually having decent stuff and having like protein and fats and shit. So I don't know. For some reason, there was like that one scene where it shows her. It's like, oh, she's a Cliff Bar.
She is resourceful.
Yeah.
But if you approach it from a deliciousness scale, then I would make the blonde mom the Cliff Bar.
Maybe. I don't know. Cliff Bars are pretty good, dude.
All right. Maybe I need to try one again. It's been a while.
Dude, they're weird.
Different kinds.
I've had every single energy bar or anything like that I've ever had. As soon as I go on like a backpacking trip with them, I just don't like them anymore. It's so weird. I've gone through like all of them, unfortunately.
He's got a goddamn plan.
That's
That's a drink, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a shot if you have one. If you feel like it.
I do, but I gotta pour it. Oh. Oh shit, they're gonna jump off a cliff? That he pissed off? Are they gonna land in his puddle of piss?
Oh, wait a minute.
All things.
I thought of a candy bar for the blonde mom. She's an Almond Joy.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, ugh.
No, she's one of... What's the
Somebody
coconut
will
one?
like you.
What's the coconut
That's Almond
one?
Joy, I think.
No, without the almond, though. What's the Almond Joy without the almond?
Mounds?
Mounds. She's a Mounds. it's just coconut in chocolate, like the worst thing you could possibly do.
Hey, it's dark chocolate.
I guess, but it doesn't matter when it's coconut inside. I'm still gonna spit it out. Wow. Look at that slush, dude. That clay water.
They should have just left the SpaghettiOs in there. It would have been awesome looking.
Oh, fuck. I want some SpaghettiOs now.
I got
fuck you, dude.
The bald Mexican guy, he's a crunch. He's a crunch bar.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. He could be a crunch bar.
Crunch bar.
Just like, he's normal. He's got a little bit of a crunch to him. He did some shit.
Yeah, it's satisfying. Maybe not the one you would have picked out, but if somebody hands it to you, you're like, yeah, I need to try these more. And maybe Kevin Bacon and the other dude could be Twix bars. You know, they come together.
Mm-hmm. And Kevin's the left Twix.
Yeah.
We could be in People magazine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What?
What's that? What's smiling?
She got a Nikon. Oh, it's not hers.
So you're like still hanging around?
Oh, he's throwing out his girlfriend's pictures. Yeah.
They're like,
yeah, she's making it real awkward.
Dude.
I don't know. I think he's making it pretty awkward, but
yeah,
I don't know how to smile.
Staring off into the ground, like, yeah, oh yeah.
She knew what he was when she picked him up.
Yep.
It's Valentine out here in the middle. Got the yes in.
She seems a little unsure about things.
She's like, are you two?
Well, and turns around, didn't even say bye. Just that's awesome. I can think of
I'm
things.
gay.
Yeah.
I suppose I could try being bi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I just wanted to.
Oh, that's a nice little guitar lick.
It's probably Reba McEntire.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how they signed her onto the movie. Let's find that out real quick.
I wonder if that was the song in the car that went underground. Like George Moose Colucci. I always love the apostrophe names. Chewy Perez.
Apostrophe names. Oh yeah.
Sage Wrangler. Oh, you need
Sometimes
a Sage Wrangler?
The regular
you gotta
ones
get
are just
Chewy.
good enough. Terrence Ward. I don't know why I like that name.
Cowboy
Bob
Joe.
Arness. Yeah, with Cowboy Joe. Man. Jim Moriarty.
Oh, if you need a best boy grip, he's your man.
Yeah. So the
Flying Fabrizi sisters.
The Flying Fabrizi sisters, right along with Jakey Two Shits.
Yeah.
This song is Why Not Tonight by Reba McEntire.
Yep.
And I kind of miss that about movies, where this is about like some sci-fi supernatural, maybe kind of like worms that live in the desert out somewhere. Yeah. But I wrote a song called Why Not Tonight for the soundtrack.
Yeah.
So if you put it on there, I can act in it, right?
It's probably just one of her songs, and then it's just like, oh, you act in this song, you act in this movie, we'll put one of your songs on for the credits while people are leaving the theaters.
Yeah, and people are like, hey, I better check that soundtrack out.
Yeah, totally.
I like Reba. I'm pretty sure one of those drivers' names was fake. Aaron Aronson? There's no way.
Yeah.
That guy's he's hiding out.
I feel like movies were more affordable back in the day. Like, it wasn't even just the inflation. It's like, you'd be like, dude, we got some time to kill. Let's go see Tremors. And you're walking out of the theater like, fucking Reba. I'm like, all right, it's $4. Killed a couple hours.
S.S. Wilson. So he's a
like nowadays, you spend almost $50 to take you and a friend to a movie, and you get kind of pissed if it's not hitting.
Yeah, I don't even know how much it costs to go to a movie anymore.
Yeah, it's not like it used to be.
No, I mean, I think I went to one like 3 or 4 years ago, but I can't remember how much it was.
Good shits.
Ralph Saul. He's responsible for the harmonica.
Fuck yeah.
Well, he was a supervisor.
He supervised the harmonica player.
Yeah. Triad Music edited the harmonica. That's good.
Aaron Glasscock.
Oh, and then it was re-recorded at Warner Hollywood Studios.
Because the guy who was observing fucked it up.
Oh, insurance.
Ah.
Nice.
Crane supplied by Chapman Leonard studio equipment.
Yeah.
Drop Kick Me Jesus.
There were 5 songs in that.
Nice.
Yeah, I looked up soundtrack and it's like 4.
Kira Sedgwick. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, it has to be the beginning of the movie now.
All right.
That was good.
Yep.
Yeah. Fucks yeah.
I got a shot ready for whatever something that happened towards the end of the movie there. I still have to take, so.
Well, let's
I'm doing that right now.
Finish our brews.
All right.
Waterfall.
Oh, yeah.
Glug, 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 glug. Yep.
All right. So, real quick, to review, any drinking game rules that we've added on was from another list. Anytime they say ass, anytime there's a slow, intentional harmonica that comes in.
Yep.
And,
sexual or...
And then one character's name, I can still never catch the character's name. That's why I can't remember him. But the little kid or adult or whatever he is.
Teenager.
Yeah. He's like, way to go, dude.
Yep.
Yep. Anytime he delivers a line perfectly.
That's not. Yes. Yeah, he's annoying the whole movie. That's the only time he's like supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was another awesome movie commentary. I'm excited for the next one, fellas.
Hell yeah.
Indeed. Y'all have a good week.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Thank you for listening to The Jacob Wayne Show. If you would like to contact us, please write us at fakoshka@gmail.com. That is FAKOSHKA@gmail.com. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. Simply search The Jacob Wayne Show and it should pop right up. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave a review and share this podcast with your friends. Please write us. It helps add content to the show and makes the show even better for you, the listener. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome